Hello chess lovers, I have a very impressive game for you played by Hikaru Nakamura against Michal Krasenkow. The game was played in 2007 in Barcelona. Krasenkow started with knight f3 and knight f6 by Nakamura, c4, e6, g3, d5, bishop g2, bishop e7. We see castling by both sides, b3, a5, Knight c3, c6, black is setting up a very solid position. d4, knight d7, queen c2 and b6, planning to develop this bishop. e4, bishop a6. Now this bishop is starting to put pressure on this diagonal, especially on c4 square. Knight d2 protecting the pawn on c4 and also opening up the bishop's diagonal. c5. Nakamura is playing very actively and he is pouring more oil to the fire. Right now, as you can see, the center is burning. E takes d5, c takes d4, knight b5 and e takes d5. Knight takes d4. Now this is a very interesting position. Both these light square bishops are putting pressure on each other. Rook c8, moving away the rook from this dangerous diagonal and intensifying the pin on c4. Rook e1, white is also moving away the rook from this f1 a6 diagonal and Nakamura plays b5. More and more pressure on c4 square. Bishop b2 and rook e8, still keeping the tension on the queen side. Queen d1. Well, white is moving away the queen from this dangerous c file, but placing again the queen on its initial square looks very passive. Playing knight f5 followed by rook d1 looks more active, but instead we see queen d1. B takes c4 by Nakamura, b takes c4 and queen b6. Black is playing very actively. Now the bishop on b2 is hanging. Rook b1 protecting the bishop. At some point there can be some discovered attacks on the queen, but Nakamura just calm-heartedly grabs this free pawn on c4 square. But white played rook b1 with a reason. Here comes knight c6. And Nakamura just captures on c6. Bishop takes f6. Now the queen on b6 is hanging, and if you move away your queen, then white will capture on e7, getting a huge advantage. White will be a piece up. But in this position, Hikaru Nakamura came up with one of the most brilliant moves in his career. You can pause the video and try to find his next move. Ready? He played queen takes f2 check. This is the move that white missed. It turns out that after this move, black is starting a very dangerous king hunt. Now if king h1, then simply queen takes f6. This is going to be winning for black. That's why after queen takes f2, white accepted the sacrifice. Here comes bishop c5 check, king f3. Well, if king f1, then c3 check can be devastating. If rook e2, then c2 is just destroying white's camp. If queen takes c2, luring away the queen, then bishop takes e2 check, king e1, bishop d3 check, king d1. Now bishop takes c2 is also winning, but black has stronger move, bishop f2, threatening checkmate in 1. If knight c4, then now black can capture on c2 for nothing. This is just crushing. Rook a4, this is an easy win for black. Let's go back. After bishop c5 check, we see king f3, but this is becoming more and more dangerous for white king. Rook takes f6 check, king g4, and now comes the knight. Knight e5 check. And it becomes obvious that this naked white king has no chance to survive among the pack of wild black wolves. King g5. Well, if a move like rook takes e5, then this bishop can join from c8 square. If rook f5, then bishop takes f5 check, king h4, rook h6 check, king g5, bishop c8 again, threatening bishop e3 checkmate. If knight takes c4, then rook g6 check, king f4, rook f6 check, king g5, rook e5, another fantastic move, luring away the knight which is covering the e3 square. If knight takes e5, then bishop e3 check, followed by rook h6 checkmate. Truly spectacular checkmate. But after knight e5 check, we see king g5, here comes rook g6 check, king h5, and f6, a very calm move. The threat is rook h6 checkmate. White captured on e5, getting rid of the knight which was controlling the g4 square, but there it goes, rook takes e5 check, king h4, and bishop c8. Krasenkow finally resigned. Black is threatening rook h6 check, for example, just a random move. If knight takes c4, then rook h6 check, followed by rook takes h5 checkmate. Or after bishop c8, if g4, creating an escaping route, then simply bishop f2 check, king h3, and rook h6 checkmate. This was truly spectacular game played by Hikaru Nakamura. If you liked this crazy king hunt, don't forget to give the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.